Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Delite. My name is Rajat.
And I'm Shweta.
So in this video we are going to explain you about the very first section of the listening exam, right? So let's begin. Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Canada Delite. For more interesting videos, just stay tuned and subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Okay guys, so in the very first section, that is the section 1 of your listening section of the Ielts exam, there will be two speakers. So it will be a scenario based situation. आपको ध्यान से सुनना है, right? For example, there can be an inquiry to a receptionist.
Yes.
Or there can be a query to a hotel manager.
There will be inquiry based questions.
Correct,
right?
correct.
Conversation.
Correct. So you have to listen them very carefully, and the answers will be most probably a one word answer. Okay. Right now we are going to explain you some tips to excel in this particular section. So let's begin.
Well, in the first section of listening module, the conversation will be on slow pace. Okay, you are able to hear them very loud and clear.
Correct.
Okay. Well, there will be some challenging questions because there will be some words which they are going to spell, right? You have to hear the spellings very carefully, so that you don't make a mistake while you are writing it.
Correct, correct.
Right? And the most challenging part that the speaker says and you don't understand is the difference between 30 and 13.
It can be any number, for example, like 40 or 14, 15 or 50, right?
So but majorly what we faced difficulty was in between 30 and 13.
Correct, okay? Correct.
So then we came to a solution to it, that we heard the recording again and again to know how to solve it. Then we came to a solution that if the speaker says 30 without any emphasis, right? So the answer will be 3030. And if the speaker is saying 13, right? It will not be like 13, like I'm saying. It will be 13, right? So a little bit stretch will be there in it.
Small stretch will be there, right? So you have to listen very...
Yes, you have to be very keen.
Very keen, right.
Okay, so this was the tip, and the next tip?
The next tip is that there will be chances कि आपके questions miss हो जाएं, right? So just make sure अगर आपके questions miss हुए, okay? So just make sure you don't have to ponder over that particular question again and again, because अगर आप उस same question पे ponder करोगे, you will think on that particular time कि इसका answer क्या था, क्या बोला था. Series of bouncers आपके सिर से निकलेंगे, right? So just make sure you don't ponder, skip that particular question and move to the next question on a very that point of time, okay?
Because the next questions can be missed if you remain stick to that question.
और फिर एक के बाद miss होते जाएंगे तो वो pressure build होता जाएगा, पूरा exam gone. So main criteria is कि आपको panic नहीं होना है. You don't have to be nervous, because we know that you are paying hefty fees in the registration of the exam, right? So अगर उस time पे आप panic हो गए और nervous हो गए, pressure feel करने लग गए, exam, the ball is in another court then. Okay, so just make sure you don't panic, stay calm, have a sip of water, give your best. This is the key to excel in this listening section. So the next tip is?
In case you have missed a question, right? Just when you have completed all of your questions, you can come back to the question again. You can think about a little that what was said. It's okay if you make a guess, as there will be no negative marking. So if the question is unattempted, then it will be 0. If it will be the wrong answer, then it will be 0. So it's better to attempt it.
For example, there can be a situation in which you can guess on a later stage, right? जब वो 10 मिनट का time होता है transfer करने के लिए, right? So you can guess अगर आपका कोई answer miss हो गया है. So you can guess by predicting that particular statement कि इसमें it can be a name of a person or a time. कुछ भी आ सकता है.
Duration can be asked.
Duration can be asked or time can be asked. So you can make a blind guess. उस time पे blind guess you can play. But उस time पे जब आपका timer चल रहा है तो उस time पे just make sure you don't play anything. So guys, if you want to see how we attempt the first section, so just make sure you stay to this particular video till end, because in the later part we are going to explain you with the first section of the listening exam. Okay, so stay tuned.
Well guys, this is how the first section of listening module looks like. Okay, here you can see there is an instruction written that write no more than 3 words and or a number. Okay, so what does this mean is that number of words should not exceed more than 3. Okay, it can be 1, 2 or 3, but it should not be more than that. Okay, and in some of the questions the answer will be only a number also. Okay, let's start solving our section 1. Now you are going to listen and we are going to solve the questions as the recording will play. Let's start.
Cambridge Ielts 9 by University of Cambridge ESOL examinations. Published by Cambridge University Press. This recording is copyright. CD 1. Test 1. You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet. Now turn to section 1. Section 1. You will hear a man phoning to inquire about a job vacancy. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 4. You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first. Good evening, King's Restaurant.
Good evening. I'm ringing about the job I understand you have vacant.
Oh, yes. The job vacancy is at a restaurant, so a restaurant has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 4. Good evening, King's Restaurant.
Good evening. I'm ringing about the job I understand you have vacant.
Oh, yes.
I'd like to find out a few more details, if I may.
Yes, of course. Can I take your name?
It's Peter Chin.
Okay, Peter. Well, if you want to ask about the job, and then if we're both still interested, we could arrange for you to come for an interview.
Great, thanks. I'm afraid I missed the advert for the job, but heard about it from a friend.
That's no problem at all. What would you like to know?
Well, what sort of work is it? Washing up?
It's answering the phone.
Oh, right, fine.
And not waiting at table.
That'd be good. And how many nights a week would it be?
Well, we're really only busy at the weekend.
So 2 nights?
3, actually, so it would work out at 12 hours a week.
That'd be fine. It wouldn't interfere with my studies.
Are you at the university?
Yes, first-year physics student.
Oh, right.
And because I'm not an EU national, would I need a work permit?
Yes, you would. Just get your tutor to sign it.
That wouldn't be a problem if I were to get the job. Where exactly is the restaurant?
Well, we have 2 branches. The one we're recruiting for is in Hillsdon Road.
I don't know that. How do you spell it, please?
It's HILLSDUNNE Road.
Got that. Thanks. Is it near a bus stop?
Yes, the nearest one would probably be just beside the library.
Oh, yes, I know it. That'd be fine for me. And could I ask about the pay?
We're offering £4.45 an hour.
That's very good. My last job was £3.95 an hour.
You can see I have solved 4 questions here. Okay, now what was the strategy I was using is that I have underlined the keywords, okay, that you're able to see. When you get time to read the questions, like it was being said that you have time to go through the questions from 1 to 4. So as soon as you read the questions, okay, you just skim the questions quickly and just underline the keywords. Now, why to underline it? Because when these words comes in the conversation, they will directly strike your mind, and it will be easier for you to correlate to fill the blanks. Now, in the second question, she spelled a name. Okay, whenever there will be a word that have difficult spellings, they will always spell it for you. Okay, so make sure you hear the letters properly. Okay, like there was a letter D in it, so that can be confused with T. Okay, so you have to listen carefully that what has been told to you in the recording. The other one is here. This is a sign of pound. In the recording, she told 4.45 pounds. If you will write pounds afterwards here, it will be a wrong answer. Okay, because a sign of pound is already there. You just have to write the number. That was it for the 4 questions here. We are going to solve the next one. Okay, now let's hear the recording again.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 5 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 5 to 10. We feel it's pretty good, and we also offer some good fringe benefits.
Really?
Well, we give you a free dinner, so you eat well.
Right. Better than hostel food.
We certainly hope so. And we also offer extra pay for working on national holidays.
Oh, that's a really good perk, isn't it?
Yes, we think so. And then because of the difficulties of getting public transport, if you're working after 11 o'clock, we drive you home.
Oh, that's good to know.
Well, we'd certainly be interested in inviting you for an interview, if you're still interested.
Oh, yes, certainly. Could I just also ask what qualities you're looking for?
Well, for this particular job, we want a clear voice, which you obviously do have.
Thanks.
And you must be able to think quickly, you know.
Well, I hope I...
So, when could you come in for an interview? We're actually quite quiet tonight.
Sorry, I couldn't come tonight. Or tomorrow, I'm afraid. Thursday's okay. That'd be 22nd of October.
Fine. After 5 p.m.?
Yes, fine. Would 6 o'clock be okay?
Perfect. And could you bring along the names of 2 referees?
Yes, that's fine. No problem.
Good. I look forward to seeing you.
Oh, by the way, who should I ask for?
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. My name is Samira Manuja.
Can you spell that, please?
Manuja.
Okay. I've got that. Thanks very much.
Look forward to seeing you later on then.
Well, we all have heard the recording. The key point in these questions was that first is she said that extra pay when you work on national holidays. Okay, make sure you write holidays. Okay, if you will write holiday, it will be a wrong answer. Okay, this thing you have to keep in mind. The 6th question, transport home when you work after 11 o'clock. Okay, she said this whole thing after 11 o'clock. If you write after 11, then also it's fine. Okay, and 11 o'clock will be written like this: 11 O apostrophe and CLOCK. Okay, so make yourself clear how to write it. Okay, coming to the 9th question, the interview was arranged for Thursday. what he said was 22nd October. Okay, we have written 22 October. You can also write it as 22nd October. Okay, both will be correct. Okay guys, that is all for the section 1. These were the strategies to solve section 1, and this strategy only will be followed for other sections also accordingly. As you can see, it was a job inquiry. As we told you, it will be a two-way conversation, okay, between two persons. That's all for this section. In the upcoming videos, we are going to solve rest of the sections. So stay tuned. Do like our videos, share them, and subscribe our channel. Till then, take care. Goodbye.